I posted about our live on Instagram also.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Clear Path Guidance and Tarot. This is, I have a guest tonight, and his name is Ethan from Ethan's Tarot.
Hey, thank you for having me on.
You're welcome.
I don't know if I'm good at, I'm probably already messing up, but thank you for having me on, Clara. I kind of came to Clara with the, I don't know if I should like start talking, but I'm just going to, I guess. I don't know.
Start talking.
So I came, sorry, came to Clara tonight because I saw she was doing another live with another creator, so I'm like, oh, I should hit up Clara because I want to start doing more like type of like content of other people because I have a 7th house sun in astrology, so that's kind of like the house of, I'm like not the best at astrology, but I know this, like with the 7th house, like that's like about collaborations, and I have like my Leo sun in there, Leo Mercury, Leo Mars, so I always like to collaborate with people. So I'm like, let's just see, like I'll just hit her up, and she actually agreed to do it, so I'm really thankful for that. So thank you very much for letting me come on with you.
You are very welcome.
I am a newer reader, so sometimes people like in the just any community don't take smaller creators seriously because, you know, some people haven't been on as long or they don't have the numbers. So it's really cool. That was my dog. I apologize if you heard that downstairs. Anyway, so it's really cool that you let me come on. But so I do run my tarot business, Ethan's Tarot. I actually do it like full time. So this is my full-time job, which is kind of, it's still kind of up and down because I'm still in the new stages of my business. And with businesses, it takes some time to grow a business. So sometimes it's like I'm doing really good, and sometimes it's like, oh my God, I'm getting no readings. So like 2 weeks ago, I was like panicking, like I'm getting no readings. But then like last week, I'm like, I have too many readings right now. So
I know it's like up and down, up and down. Like it goes dry, and then it goes like so busy that you can't take it. Hi, Ruby.
Hey, Ruby. Yeah, it was. I knew it was going to be busy last week because I was running a 50% off sale. Which, can I plug a sale I'm doing right now really quick?
Sure. Plug your channel, plug everything.
So tonight, it's going to end tonight, but for the next few hours, I'm doing a 20% off sale for Cyber Monday. So if you want to read in, my website is like right there, Ethan's Tarot. Also, I'm wearing it on my shirt.
Oh.
So if you want to get a reading from me after because you liked a reading I did on here, make sure to check me out. But yeah, so with my business, I've been doing tarot for about 2 years now. In January is my 2-year anniversary. I started my account like in May of 2018, but I didn't really get serious with it until like summer this year. So I've been doing it full time since then. So I'm still a new reader, but I feel like I'm experienced enough, obviously, to have a business. Obviously, I wouldn't start one if I didn't feel experienced enough.
The thing about it is that you just have to work it, right? I've been doing this for a little bit of over 4 years. I have 10,000 subscribers. I'm a very small fish in a big pond of YouTube.
Yeah, there's a lot of different people, and a lot of people are drawn to certain types of people. Like there's some readers I personally don't like, but people feel drawn to them. So obviously, certain people are meant to touch certain people. That's what I think of it. So I feel like everyone has room in the community.
Well, and that's the thing I was telling Joyce before that, I encouraged her to get a channel because there are people who will never get a reading from me. And there are people that will never get a reading from you. But there are people that will get a reading from you and not me. So it's just who you are drawn to, right? It's who you resonate with.
I believe it's like a part of your soul contract. That's just my personal thing about it. Like I feel like I'm meant to touch certain people, and certain people aren't gonna like me automatically just because. So I have that in mind always. Like I know I'm not for everyone. I don't like some people. I use not as much as I used to, but I used to get comments like I don't like how you read or whatever. I'm like, that's just my own style of reading. Like everyone reads differently. Like I read cards differently than other people do or whatever. There's some people. I like doing freeform more than like spread. So some people don't like that, which is fine, but I just have my own style.
All right. Well, people want to know how much the super chat is. It's $5 for a yes or no question, $10 for, we're going to do 3-card reading. Is that enough for you? 3 cards?
Yep.
So if anybody wants to ask a question, you have 2 readers for the price of 1 tonight.
And it's a pretty good price. It's a pretty good price. I think
that's a pretty decent price, especially when you go and a full reading is, you know, my reading is $52. I don't know how much do you want to say what your price?
Mine, I have different ones, but like for email readings, which comment like my phone, got email. Sorry. So anyway, with my email readings, typically they're like $16 to $20. There's a few different packages, but for my phone readings, it's like 35 or something like that. I don't remember. They're on sale right now though, so
yeah,
they're a little bit off right now, but like around 35. So it's not terrible for a phone reading. I've seen people charge like $200 for like a 15-minute reading, which is crazy to me.
It's crazy. You better be pretty freaking good if you're going to be charging $200 for a reading. You know, you got to keep it at a price point where it's like a pizza or, you know, a tank of gas or, you know, just where it's not food on the table for a week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So if anybody has any questions, super chats are open. Like I said, $5 for a yes and no, that gets you a pendulum, and $10 for 3 cards. So until then, let's just do a general reading. What do you want to do a reading on?
I was going to ask the audience, do you want me or us to read on any specific like celebrities? Because I know Claire does a lot of celebrity readings. That's how I actually found her. I don't really do them on my channel anymore. There's a reason why. I'm not going to say why, but I don't really do them as much, but it'd be fun to do them right now.
Okay.
I sound mysterious when I'm like, there's a reason why I don't, but I just don't want to talk about it. But like,
no.
Yeah,
it's so weird, but yeah. Right now, I keep getting. I did a reading on Jordan Knight from New Kids on the Block, and I swear to God, I've been crucified at the cross for doing that reading. And people,
I'm surprised. Isn't that like an older group too? I feel like the group that's really surprising. I guess they have like fan girls still. Right?
Oh my God. Like I have actually gotten emails from their family members saying, do not ever do another reading on a family member again. I'm like, okay, it's my time.
I don't trust stuff like that. Like, how do you know like they're an actual family member? Like, how do you verify that? I take it for granted.
I don't know, but I mean, they were mad enough. They were mad enough. They're like, don't do another reading. I'm like, I'll do what I want to do. It's my channel.
Yeah. And it's for entertainment purposes only. Like, we're not trying to like, we don't have malicious intent. Like when we're doing these readings, we want to, because a lot of people, like a lot of fans want to know insight on it. And there's some celebrity readings, like actually I did film a celebrity reading and I stopped midway through because I was like, my spirit guides were telling me don't do it. Like I was like getting blocked from information. So I'm like, I'm not doing it. And I know why I didn't do it now. But like my spirit guides did not want me to do it. And it was like highly requested too. I'm like, oh, I'm not doing it. Like I just stopped midway through film. I'm like, I'm not feeling this reading. Like I just don't feel guided to do it. And I cut it off.
Who's my mascot forever wants to know who's Ethan Tarot. Ethan is one of my subscribers that we just decided to do a show together tonight. You guys subscribe to Ethan's Tarot channel.
Subscribe to me. So my YouTube is youtube.com/Ethan's Tarot. So it's pretty easy. Thank you, Ruby. If I'm bad at reading the chat, by the way, I'm not used to it. I'm always like, I don't know where to look. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't know. Hey.
So somebody wanted a general reading on, was it Aquarius or, hold on here. Love reading for Scorpio and Aquarius. You want to do that?
Yeah, I can pull some cards. Spirit, please give me a love reading for Scorpio and Aquarius together or separately, or like a couple. I
guess just pull 3 cards for each. I can't do an energy reading because energy reading, I'm not on somebody specific, so I'll go at it.
Spirit, please give me a Scorpio love reading. Please be accurate. I'm nervous. Okay, the Devil card, the 6 of Swords. I always get like the weirdest when I used to do general monthlies, and I used to get the weirdest energy of Scorpio readings all the time. So I feel like there might be some possessiveness issues within a relationship for Scorpios right now. And by the way, this isn't going to resonate with everyone. This is a general reading. So with the 4 of Pentacles, there might be possessiveness like issues right now. Like it could be financial, but it could just be, I feel like the Scorpio energy is the possessive one. It could be over a Capricorn energy with the Devil card, because this is Capricorn energy. And I feel like, or someone could be possessive over you, and I feel like you might feel guided to lead this connection with the 6 of Swords. And I do feel like this is kind of a toxic connection, because every time the Devil card comes up, I don't like that energy. Obviously, no one really likes the Devil card energy, unless if it comes up in like a sexual reading, it can be different. But even then, it can be kind of sketchy. So I think Spirit is, it might be an abusive relationship too, and there might be money issues. That's what the 4 of Pentacles could be also. So the 4 of Pentacles, you might be trying to like like figure out a way financially to get out of the situation. But I feel like that you need to get out of the situation because it is a toxic situation. And for some people it might be abusive, not for everyone, but like emotionally abusive, maybe not physically abusive, but emotionally abusive, I feel like could be an issue right now. The top of the deck is the Magician card. So there could be manipulation, emotional manipulation. This card can be a manipulator card to me. Specific, like it depends what cards are around it, but this one kind of gives me that type of vibe. And the Four of Cups in reverse, I mean, Four of Cups bottom the deck. I feel like some people are trying to decide, like, should I leave? Is this person going to change? But I feel like with the Devil card and the Magician being at the top of the deck, I feel like this person can act like they're going to change, but they're not going to. And I feel like the only way to get away from this situation or get away from that energy is to leave the situation with the Six of Swords. So that's kind of what I'm getting for Scorpio.
Which deck is that? Because I have the Game of Thrones one too.
It's that one too. I don't watch the Game of Thrones, but I just like the deck. I've been used to that.
But you know what? I love the book. I refer to this book. It's really good.
I haven't really looked at it. I pretty much know all the cards. Well, actually, I do know all the cards now. So I just usually sometimes if the deck's kind of a weird deck, I have to look. But this one's pretty easy to read.
Yeah. You guys keep the tabs open. You've got 2 readers here that will do a reading on you.
I'll pull some for Aquarius too.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone resonate with that. I mean, it's not going to resonate with everyone, obviously, because you can't resonate with everyone doing general reads.
No, you can't.
It's kind of cool, but hopefully someone resonates with that. Spirit, please give me a general Aquarius love reading for the current energy for some Aquarius that need a message. Okay. The Eight of Cups. What's up with this energy? It's like kind of like dark energy. The Hermit card, and then the Seven of Wands. So I feel like in a relationship, it's kind of a similar theme to the Scorpio one, actually. It's kind of, I don't think it's as emotionally abusive. I just feel like this relationship isn't going anywhere. Eight of Cups, like you might be trying to find something deeper in this connection, but you're putting in all the work and the other person is more superficial or doesn't want to commit or something along those lines. So I feel like you're kind of trying to decide right now with the Hermit card, like, what should I do? Like, you're trying to dig into your intuition. Like, is this connection for me? Is it going to go deep, if that makes sense? Like, the Eight of Cups to me, a lot of people don't like that card. I can always that card is going deeper, specifically spiritually. So I feel like you're trying to search for that within this connection. It could be for some people that you've been with this person for 7 to 8 years and it's kind of just like fizzled out after a while and you kind of can't grow with this person anymore. I feel like some people want to evolve and like this person doesn't want to evolve. Like they're kind of stuck in a hermit mode. It could be your partner is going through like a depression or some type of mental health episode. And you could have been like a caregiver to them almost for like a long time, but you're kind of like burnt out, the Seven of Wands almost. Like you're getting to that point. So you definitely have to evaluate what your next moves are. Let me do another card, Spirit. Please come back for the Hermit card. The Nine of Swords. Yeah, I feel like both of you could be depressed, but I feel like the other person is depressed and you're kind of taking care of them because they're going through a hard time and they can't function. Because the Nine of Swords can be like severe depression almost. It can't like, and with the Hermit card together, I feel like they might be in bed a lot. They might not be able to like perform like regular tasks. So you might have to do a lot of the work for them because, or maybe you have to be a motivator and you're kind of mentally drained from it. So it's almost like you have to take back your energy. Even if it seems selfish, I feel like it's not, because I feel like if you can't give your energy, then like you won't have any energy for yourself, if that makes sense. So it's like you have to decide, like, do I want to keep giving all my energy to this person, or do I want to be happy myself? So that's kind of what I'm getting for Aquarius.
All right. Okay, we've got our first super chat. Ruby wants to know, if I don't choose to be with my person, will I still be happy? Because I don't think I want to get married in the future. All right, so I will first do the energy reading. Then Ethan will pull some cards for you. So Ruby, I feel like you're going to get married, girl. You might not be ready right now, but I see you with 2 children. If I don't choose to be with my person, you'll still be happy. You'll still be happy, but I feel like you're going to be gravitating towards a relationship down the road. So be open to anything.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there is a possibility. Like, I feel like you'd be fine on your own, but I feel like, I feel like you're really career focused with the Six of Wands. Like, you might be worried about like career right now, because this is public recognition. So I don't know if you're worried about that right now. But the Four of Cups, like, you might be really successful in your career and like that part of your life. But with Four of Cups, I feel like loneliness might be a factor. So you might be longing for more. Like, you might make a decision that you want to be alone, but then you'll be like longing for more, and you'll be like, was this the right decision? And there's two fours here. So in numerology, I'm not like an expert in numerology, but I think fours are like is that like a relationship number or like harmony or something like that?
Or about stability. You're gonna perhaps be in a relationship.
Yeah. So I feel like your career will be like going really well, but then like your like love life isn't gonna go as well, and you're kind of gonna be sad, even maybe depressed about it. So don't worry so much about money. If that's like a concern, don't worry so much about money. More so worry about your happiness. Like, money doesn't buy happiness. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from this. Also, I was going to say something I forgot. And also on the deck is the Four of Wands in reverse. So I feel like this is like a happy partnership. So it being in reverse, I feel like you'll be longing for a partnership. If you leave this person behind. So I'm kind of getting like, you can be happy, but like you won't at the same time. Like, you'll want more, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's like accurate.
I feel that too. I feel that she doesn't right now. She doesn't think she wants someone, but that someone.
And she'll be like, with the Four of Cups, she'll be like, I made the wrong decision.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks, Ruby. Okay, on to Candace. Reading on my employment in the future. Okay, what's going on? Can you give me a little bit of background with your employment? Are you working, not working? Hi, Jimmy.
Hey.
Just give me a little bit of background.
Thank you, the intuitive artist.
Yeah, intuitive art. Lindsay. Okay, Lindsay, this is her picture. Lindsay drew this picture for me. She's an intuitive drawer.
Oh my God, that's really cool.
Yeah, she draws from spirit. So she did one for me and one for my son. Okay, I'm not going back to work after maternity. All right, you're gonna, you know what, Candace? If you're not going back to work, I feel like you're gonna be fine. I feel you're being at home with your child is what makes you happy. Reading on my employment in the future, I don't feel like you're going to go back for a while. I really feel you're content being at home. So I don't know, like, if you're married or if you have a boyfriend or what the case is, but I feel that you won't have any worries as far as money is concerned.
I don't disagree with you, but I feel like Candace might get kind of bored after a while, though, because with the Page of Swords showing up, it's kind of like she'll want to do something creative. So I don't know if you do something creative as like a job or something like that, but you might get bored after a while a little bit, because the Eight of Swords is feeling tied up. So
she has twin boys.
Wow, I can't imagine it. But I feel like with the Nine of Wands, I don't really read reverse. Let me do another card. Spirit for the Nine of Wands reverse. Page of Wands. Yeah, you're gonna want new adventures. I feel like you're gonna get like bored and like stuck after a while. That's what I'm getting, at least. I don't think it's about money. It's more about like wanting to express yourself outside of motherhood, and have something to work towards with the Nine of Wands reverse. Like, with the Nine of Wands reverse, there's like a clear goal there, but with it being in reverse, there isn't a goal there. So you might try to, if it's not going back to like employment, it's maybe seeking out something else to do besides just being at home with your kids. It could be like joining some type of club, doing something creative. I'm getting a lot of creative energy with the air and the fire.
She says she is afraid of getting bored, so you're right on point there, Ethan. Good job.
Yeah, but I don't think money's an issue. It's more just like a boredom thing.
Yeah. But I feel you'll be happy being at home. So, you going back to work, I don't see.
It's a mixed bag. It's a mixed bag. It could go either way, I feel like.
Yeah. Good job. Thank you. I hope that was a good enough reading for you. I hope you enjoyed that reading, Candace and Ruby. Anybody else?
I hope I'm doing good. I hope I'm doing good.
What's that?
I hope I'm doing good.
You're doing good. You're doing great. $5 for yes and no question, $10 for 3 cards. You have 2 readers here.
And I might do clarifiers if I feel guided to. So it could be more than 3. So.
And subscribe to Ethan's channel. Subscribe, like, share, comment, thumbs up.
And I am having a new video this week. I was supposed to upload today, but I was saying to Clara, my video I filmed last night, the mic didn't work. So I can't upload it because there's no audio. So I did a pick a card reading and it didn't work out. I'm like, oops.
All right. Okay. So what else do you guys want to hear about?
I wish I could draw, but I'm like the worst. Like I'm okay at photography, but I have like no artistic talent when it comes to drawing.
Oh my god!
I used to do like acting and comedy in the past, and I actually like do more of that in the future. And other reader friends that they tell me all the time, like you're gonna do more in the future, not acting as much, but like comedy. So I kind of express myself not in like I'm not a drawer, but I like to do in my own way of artistic things, I guess.
Right.
Is your channel new, Ethan? Technically, no. I've been around for like a year and like a few months, but I've only been really serious with it like since July. So.
All right. You know what? I watched the AMA Awards a couple of weeks ago, and Selena Gomez was on it, and I'm sorry, but I think she tanked. I don't know what.
I saw her live before, and she actually was better than I expected. But I didn't see all of it, but I watched her performance, and her vocals were kind of off.
They were. I don't know if she didn't hear the music or what, but she was really off key, and I don't know if she was nervous, but do you pick up anything about her now? I really feel she's somewhat withdrawn after that, even though I don't think it was her fault. I think there was some issues that had gone on.
I did hear, like, this isn't intuitive, I just heard this. She did have like an anxiety attack before, so it could have been like anxiety because I was telling you, I get really anxious, so I understand, but I usually pull through. So I don't know if she like was so anxious or something because she's been gone for a while that like she just couldn't pull through it or something like that. Like usually when performers get on stage, because I've done like little things in the past when I was younger, like once you get on stage, it's kind of like the nerves go away because you're not focused on that. So yeah, it could have been technical. I'm actually going to ask like what went wrong.
Yeah, let's draw some cards on that.
Actually, I tried to read it. Selena was the one I was trying to read for like 2 months ago, but I didn't feel guided to do it. Like it felt like my guides were like, "Don't do it." I'm like, okay.
Okay. I know you don't like doing celebrity, but we're gonna do it tonight.
Yeah. There's a reason why I don't like. There's a few people like ask me like, "Why don't you?" Because some of my like subscribers like, "Why don't you do it anymore?" I'm like, there's a reason, but I don't want to say why. But there is a reason. It sounds.
I'm gonna get it out of you when we're private. You're gonna tell.
I'll tell you, but I don't. There's a reason why. It's nothing shady. It's just like there's a reason why. Spirit, what happened with Selena Gomez's performance at the AMAs a few weeks ago? Please be accurate. The Queen of Swords, the Two of Swords. The Strength card. I think she was really worried about other people's perceptions of her, and I feel like she was the one putting so much pressure on herself. Do you see the Strength card? Like this person is like, I don't know what this is, but like the person's like squeezing. I don't know what it is. Is it like a dragon or something?
Yeah.
But like I see that because that's Leo energy, and I know she's not a Leo, but she's like close to being a Leo. I'm a Leo, so I don't know. Like she's like July 23rd, but she could have been trying to overwork herself, and I feel like it caught up to her. Maybe she over rehearsed it or something like that. Like I think she was trying to be very perfectionist with the performance, but then it backfired. That sounds really weird, but I feel like she was like burnt out, like exhausted. So it could have been like an illness thing too, because I know she has lupus. So it could have been it could have been a mixture of things, like over stress and then lupus, like two different factors with the Two of Swords.
Yes. All right, Ruby is sent another $5. If I post an Instagram video of me singing, will people like it? Okay, I'm going to do a yes and no, and then you pull one card. All right?
Okay.
So, will people like Ruby singing on Instagram? Oh, this says no, Ruby. Do you have a good voice? I think it'd be mixed. But why not?
I sing really crackly, and I post stuff on my Instagram story every once in a while just as a joke, but I'm kind of trolling when I do it, so I don't know.
Try it anyway.
Yeah.
I get a mixed sort of. Yeah.
The Tower card. I don't really know. Let me pull one more. I'm just curious. The Ace of Wands. I feel like it's going to be hit or miss. The Tower card's kind of like an in card, but then the Ace of Wands. So some people are going to have interest. I don't know why I'm getting. They might be interested in your appearance for some reason, so it could be like superficials. I don't know why I'm getting that because these cards to me have like I don't know if your channel's like if I can say like sexual on your channel. I don't know like if you're R-rated on your channel or not, but these cards have like a sexual connotation to me. I'm not going to get into it like with that, but they kind of do. So I feel like you might attract some attention like that. If that makes sense.
Oh, my Ruby. Ruby coming out of her shell. I did a personal reading for Ruby once, and I feel she's got abilities. I feel she's got a really soft energy. But I mean, come on out of your shell, girl. You can do it.
Yeah, it took me like with my channel. I'm still coming out of my shell. Like I still feel like I have a lot of work to do, but like I made a lot of progress, and I have like really bad anxiety. So if I can do it, you can do it.
You're young. You guys are young. My God, the older you get, the more comfortable you are with who you are. So eventually, you're not going to have that anxiety. I have a little bit of a excitement right before I go online, but never really any, worries or anxiety or anything like that. But that comes with time.
Yeah. Actually, I did YouTube like 10 years ago and I was like 9. So I was 9 back then. And it was like a really crappy YouTube. I did not care. I just posted whatever I wanted. Like I had no anxiety, but I was like a little kid then. So that's why. But now I'm like the opposite. Now I'm like super like analytical about every little detail. When I edit, I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. It drives me crazy.
You said you have a lot of fire in your chart.
Yeah, I have a Leo Sun, Sag Moon, Leo Mars, Leo Mercury, Sag Pluto, which that's kind of just a generational thing, but I have a lot of fire. So fire's my dominant. Then Earth and Air are like the same. They're my second one.
Oh wow, like you're so because I can tell because you're very I just feel your energy. What's that?
ADHD, that's my energy.
Well, it's like like I can feel that you are even when you're thinking about something, you're already thinking about something else. Like you're already leapfrogging your thoughts, right? So sometimes I wonder if your thoughts, sometimes it's just too much and you can't contain your thoughts. Like it's like your thoughts go so fast, it just races through your mind,
Yeah, that's why I used to have issues with my business, just I changed my mind all the time and like start over. But now I kind of got past that a little bit. Like I used to have that issue, but now I'm kind of like I can contain. I'm a Capricorn rising, so I try to tap into my Capricorn energy to make business.
All right.
I also have Aquarius in my first house, so I have a lot of Aquarian energy, so it's like a weird mix of energy.
Wow, that is. All right, everybody, Super Chat's open. $5 for yes or no question, $10 for 3-card spread. And I will do an energy reading, and Ethan will do tarot spread.
Ooh, this is back. I like pointed it up, and then this card was the one that was showing the Ten of Swords.
Hi, Ephiem Orikuna. How are you? I know it's been a while since I've been online. I try and get to my private paid readings first, and then I try and have a downtime. And then if I have downtime, then I try and do a live. So I thought this time I would do it with Ethan. We're going to give Ethan another plug. His channel is Ethan's Tarot.
I'm wearing my shirt also. So one of my shirts. I have shirts. I have like 500 subscribers, but I have shirts. I just like making them like on like there's this thing called Spring and you can make like shirts on there. It's pretty easy. I just like doing it. So I'm like, okay, I'll just make shirts. Because other people told me I should. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do it. If no one gets it, it's fine. But
that's awesome. That's awesome.
You should make some merch. You need to make some merch.
Yeah, I should. All right, pull 3 cards for me. I want to know what my energies are.
2 cards just flew at me. Okay, let me shuffle a little bit. Okay. I was just gonna say before also, like when me and my friends read for each other, I always get like a ton of different ideas for other questions. So I feel like sometimes I accidentally overload people as I get like so many ideas for questions. I'm like, oh, I should ask about this. I should ask about this. Like I just like think too fast. I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, thank you, Mascot Spirit. Please give me a general reading for accurate. Okay. So the Queen of Cups, so probably your energy. I think you're Sagittarius, but it could just be your energy. Queen of Swords, okay. And then, okay, did I shuffle enough? These are like the same cards for Selena. Strength card.
Wow.
So you might be having, there's like an issue of self-balance right now, like of you giving your energy too much and then being more diligent with your energy. Like sometimes you might overgive to people. You might use your like empathicness too much, and it might drain your energy too much with the strength card. And you have to, this Leo energy, I feel like people think of Leo as like narcissistic and all that, but Leos are givers. We like give gifts, not all of us, but some of us, obviously. Yeah. So it's almost like you need to have more boundaries with people with the Queen of Swords, because this is like a card of delegation to me. So Queen of Swords energy really knows what they want, how to go about it. So you might have to like set more boundaries with people you read for, people that watch your channel. Like, I know you said there's some drama with your channel lately or something, so you might have to like
preach it, because it takes, I do not have boundaries. I cannot put boundaries up.
I used to be like that. I've grown a little bit. That it's hard. Fire signs have issues with that sometimes.
Yeah.
I feel like Sagittarius are usually the best at boundaries, though. I have a Sag moon. I don't know. I'm too good at cutting people off. Like, I can do it really easily. Like, that's just
for you. I have a hard time. I'm a Capricorn rising, Sagittarius sun, and Capricorn moon.
Capricorn rising twins.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So Isha, what's my ex's energy towards me? Thank you. Okay, Isha, what is your ex's name? Because I need to ground myself to him. And
well, we just got like a ton at once. That's what always happens. Like, you just get like a ton at once. Like,
yeah. All right. So Isha, what's my ex? Okay, I'll wait for you. Then we'll go on to, okay, his name is Akshay. You know, Akshay's got an attitude. I feel that Akshay is
King of Pentacles.
What's that?
He's King of Pentacles. That's why he came up for me. 7 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. I feel like he doesn't communicate well. I had experience with the King of Pentacles. If you guys know I'm gay, oh yeah. So anyway, King of Pentacles. I had experience with the King of Pentacles. Like, they do not like to communicate at all, and you like, they want you to chase them, but then they don't respond back. I'm getting triggered by that energy because I'm like familiar with it. So I feel like he like wants to communicate several things, but he hasn't made the move yet with the 7 of Cups and then the Wheel of Fortune. He has yet to make the move because this is in like the future position. There's a possibility of him making the move, but I feel like it's gonna be very like, it might take a long time, 7 weeks, 7 months, maybe 7 days. I'm not the best at timing, but Spirit, please know the Wheel of Fortune. Let me clarify. 4 of Pentacles. Why is this card coming up so much tonight? Yeah, I feel like this person is more worried about their money over like finances right now. I don't know if you're getting that too, but
well, the vibe that I get with Akshay is someone that is me man, you woman. Woman come to man. I get a very
Capricorn. That's so Capricorn.
Man that that is quite, I don't want to say
alpha male.
What's that?
Alpha male? Like that type of vibe?
But I also get this vibe of being a bit of a womanizer. So
toxic masculinity.
Yeah, like very masculine. So I mean, like, yeah, he's very money focused. Okay, she says he's very money focused. What does he feel for you? You know, I don't really feel there's
very possessive. This is such a Taurus trait. This is very possessive energy. Like, I feel like he might be kind of like jealous a lot. Also, he might have like random thoughts in his head, like, oh, she might like this person, and like it's not even true, and he might just go after that and like accuse you of stuff. So I don't know. Like, I like the King of Pentacles sometimes, but with the other cards, I don't like this energy.
Yeah, he's very player-like. I don't get a warm, compassionate, kind, loving, gentle energy from this man.
And if he does commit to you, he might accuse you of random crap. Am I still on, by the way?
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes my computer just opened. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, so, I mean, what does he think? You know, your question was, what does he think towards, okay, what's my ex's energy towards me? Thank you. Well, I don't know if you want him to come back. I
think he's very still sexually attracted to you. I will say that.
Yeah, you think? I just don't feel I don't know if you call him on his shit, but I don't feel like he will come back.
Yeah, you might belittle his ego with the 4 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. You might belittle his ego a little bit.
Yeah. So thank you, Isha, for your purchase. Okay, Ruby, do you guys know why people wouldn't really like the Instagram video? Well, I just feel I don't know if you're there yet. I don't know, like, are you professionally singing or are you taking singing lessons? You're just not there yet. You're gonna have to work at it.
Yeah, I'm still shuffling. Spirit,
Okay.
why do people not like Ruby's Instagram singing videos? Please be accurate. The Six of Cups, there's two sixes, 6 of Wands, and then the six, all sixes. Interesting. 6 of Pentacles. I think people might perceive you as doing it for attention, and I'm not trying to sound shady. This is just kind of what I'm getting. And they might also view you as trying to appeal. Like you might be trying to appeal too much to maybe get like attention, like to get signed or something like that, even. Or it could also be the song choice of the Six of Cups, or maybe vocal ability. Maybe it's not up to par yet, and I'm not being shady. That's just what I'm getting. Don't shoot the messenger. So with the Six of Cups, it could be you just practice more. But I feel like there is a possibility of you growing. I feel like with like your vocal abilities, it might not be the time yet. You might have to wait a little bit. But there is all sixes there, so there is possibility to receive because that's equal give and take. So there is a possibility to receive praise and stuff, but you have to do it for the right reasons, not just for praise, if that makes sense. Because then it's just more an ego thing.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but
Thanks, Ruby. Okay, so Candace, do I have psychic abilities? Yes. I feel like you do. Okay, does Candace have psychic abilities? All right, my pendulum
we
is.
all do. We all have psychic abilities.
Yeah. Yeah, this is saying you do. I feel like, I don't know if you are empathetic. I feel like you might be claircognizant, which means you kind of know when something's going to happen.
Spirit. Let me ask. I'm just curious. I'm gonna pull a card. Spirit. Just curious. Have psychic abilities. The Queen of Cups, empathetic. You could even be a good counselor. Like it doesn't even have to be like a intuitive counselor. It could just be like a good like therapist or something like that. But the negative side about this is people might drain your energy a lot because a lot of people might be drawn to like vent to you. So you have to set boundaries with people. That's all I'm gonna say with that energy. But I feel like you do have like, and maybe even your artistic side might be divinely inspired because the Page of Swords is at the bottom of the deck.
Okay, so what do you, Candace, what are your thoughts on that? What do you feel you have for abilities?
I'm still learning about my abilities. Like I don't even know yet. I've only been doing it for 2 years. So I feel like I'm still developing. I know I'm clairaudient and I don't know all the terms. Like I know what it is. I just don't know the terms, like the names. So I'm just terrible with names. But
Yeah.
I'm starting to get into mediumship a little bit. I've done a few with cards, but I'm not like an expert medium. But I've done like test ones before. Like I was reading at a party a month ago and I did one for someone and it resonated.
See, I'm clairsentient, and then I was told that I keep limiting myself to being clairsentient, and I'm also clairvoyant. And it's like, okay, yeah, I see pictures, so I guess I'm clairvoyant. And then clairaudient means you hear things. I don't.
That's what mine.
Okay, so you hear things.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I kind of see stuff, but not really. It's more hearing for me, but I feel like I could see stuff, but I'd have to work on it more.
Okay, so yeah, so
She's
she's
burn a candle, like a purple candle, because I've been doing too many readings, so I need to like.
You need to cleanse. When you do so much reading, you know, when I first opened up this channel, in order to get the views and to get the subscribers, I gave away one free question for a month. I was going to bed and waking up with nightmares. I had so many people's energy stuck to me. So, all right, Erica, hello. Just wanted to support you. I mean, always think about love, so I can always ask what's in store for me. Life, I love you. I hope you're feeling well and are okay. All right, Erica, thank you for your super chat. All right, I just wanted to support. Let's do a general love reading. I see a dark-haired man coming. I see the number 2 to 3. So within the next 2 to 3 months.
Ace of Swords, so air sign possibility, like they could be air sign tower card, Knight of Swords. The thing is with this guy, they might be like a hit and run type of person. Like they might be kind of like just about the hookups. That's what I'm getting. So you have to be wary with that. You have to have open communication with this person and be very clear of what you want, because there could be a possibility of some miscommunication with the tower card being next to the Ace of Swords. And Swords, be careful. This person could be a ghost. Like they could just be like 1 minute like hot and cold with you, if that makes sense. We could be picking up different people too. I don't know if it's resonating, but
Yeah, I feel like this person will be coming in the future.
yeah. But for the one I'm picking up on, I feel like there is a possibility around Aquarius season for something, but I don't feel like it's gonna be serious. It's gonna be like a sexual encounter or like a casual dating thing. It's not gonna be serious.
Yeah.
Just the lovers card isn't here. It could last 9 months possibly.
Yeah. The way when I get a number, it's either 9 months, 9 weeks, the 9th month of the year, 9 days, or the 9th day of the month.
Yeah, it's hard to interpret time sometimes. Like
Yeah.
it can be like I'm still getting better at it. But I don't know, sometimes I just randomly get in now, but sometimes I see it in the cards, but sometimes I just get it.
All right, Eric,
Yeah.
thank you. Are you done that? Are you still continuing? Did you do them all?
Well, I just looked at the top deck. So King of Wands, I feel like it would be really passionate. Like in that aspect, it'd be really good, but it's not someone you'd settle down with, really, in my opinion. I just don't see that happening. But actually, with the Tower card, this card can be unexpected pregnancy to me. So be careful if you don't pregnant. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Uh-oh. Careful, Erica. All right, Isha, is a special someone coming toward me in a coming year? Thank you so much. Yes, Isha. This guy is going to be opposite of the last guy. He's going to be kind. I see this guy with soft hands. And he's an indoor worker. He's going to be kind, compassionate, loving. He's also going to be I feel like he's going to be a manager of people. I see him in white, either a white collared shirt, white shirt, something like that.
It's another earth sign. So I feel like this person's going to come in 5 to 6 months from now, or like the 5th or 6th month of like 2020. I feel like he's going to come at a time where you're kind of doubting love coming in, and I feel like they'll just come in abruptly. And you said white, and there's like a white horse, so it could be you meet this person at work, because there's a lot of
yes, I was going to say work. You're going to meet him at work, Misha.
Yeah, this is work energy. This is work energy. Could be someone who handles finances at your job, so someone a part of the financial team, which is kind of general, but
okay, she works in the medical field, white coat. There's a lot of doctors that wear white coats or whatever the case is. He's a professional. He's got soft hands. If that's the case, if you work in the medical field, surgeon.
Yeah, he makes a pretty good amount of money. It's not King of Pentacles, but it's a really good amount. I feel like he's still growing too. Like I don't know if he's younger or something. He could be in his like 20s, early 30s.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not like old, but I feel like he's new on the scene, sort of.
He's new money.
Yeah,
I just heard the word new money. I don't know. Do you live in New York?
Who, Isha? Yeah, where do you live?
Because I heard new money, and I think of New York when I hear that phrase.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. But he is like on his way to becoming really financially stable.
All right, she's so happy. I'm glad that you're happy, Isha. Seriously, this man's coming. And he looks out. You know how I said he's a people manager? Maybe he looks after people. Oh, Toronto. All right, basically small New York City. All right.
I feel like he lives in like a hip area for some reason in Toronto. Like he lives in a hip neighborhood.
Yeah, this guy is up and coming.
Yeah, he'll be like popping in like 10 years. He'll be at the top of his field in 10 years. Because the 6 of Wands did come up. So maybe 6 years.
Yeah. Thank you, Isha, for purchasing. Okay, Ruby's back. Okay, I bought tarot cards and did readings from people I knew. Do you feel I was right with my intuition? Need some clarity? I feel like you do the best that you can, and there is no right or wrong, Ruby. I mean, look at the card, whatever symbols that come up with that.
This one came up, so that's a good sign. This one flew out at me. Page of Pentacles, lots of Earth. So I feel like King of Wands. I feel like I feel like for some reason I'm hearing like you could give more personality to your readings, if that makes sense. Like you don't have to go just by the book. You can give your own interpretations with the King of Wands. I feel like you are growing your abilities by practicing with other people and stuff, by reading with your family and stuff. I feel like you're building like a foundation, if that makes sense, like with your intuitive abilities. Like, because it's like other things too. Like you need to have practice to get better at it. Because if you don't practice, then how are you going to grow from doing it? Like you need practice. I mean, you need like real life experience to grow with your intuition. So I feel like you're on the right path. There's still some growth, but I feel like you're on the right path for you being at the beginning stage.
Yeah. For sure. You just got to start slowly. You know what? I had a mentor. Some people don't have mentors, and I had a mentor, and she said, you cannot read cards overnight. It takes
Yeah.
years and years of practice. So just start.
I'm still getting better every 2 months. I'm like, oh my God, I'm way better than I was like 2 months ago. And I'm not saying I was bad then either, but I'm like way more advanced at it.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not something I can grow myself. It's kind of just my third eye opening up more. It's just like, it's just ready to open up more.
Exactly. And back to Isha, I just want to say you're going to marry well, girl. I just feel like you're going to be looked after and taken care of. So you're going to marry well.
I wish I could ask a question, but I can't pay.
Ask away. You did one on.
Give me a 2020 love reading.
2020 love reading.
Yeah.
I see someone who looks just like you. You're okay, so who looks like you, like almost like same height, same hair color. March. I see March for you.
Is it gonna be someone through work? Everyone says through work I'm gonna meet this person. Because I don't like my work's kind of different, but like I collaborate with people and stuff. So
okay, let me just get my cards out. Hold on. Let's just see.
You don't have to. You don't have to. I was just curious.
I want to. Hold on. All right, what are the messages for Ethan and his love life? What are the messages for Ethan? What are the messages for Ethan?
By the way, KN readings are $5 and $10. So $10 for 3 cards and then $5 for pendulum. So
okay, so we have transition. All right, so looks like there's going to be some change coming for you. Transition, this is a relationship perhaps that's going to bloom and change and grow, go from a cocoon to a butterfly. We have the 6 of Pentacles.
I love that card in relationship.
The 6 of Pentacles is about giving and receiving and being generous to each other. All right, and then we have the 7 of Swords. And the 7 of Swords is like, I call it the asshole of the deck. But this
I hate that card.
This card also can talk about fear, fear of somebody taking something from you. So you might have there might be some insecurities in this relationship. But I mean, it's going to be well balanced, but there might be some fears that somebody might have to get over. It's like, for example, if you've been in a past relationship hurt, and it might trigger you to have some fears. Okay.
Yeah.
So try not.
Do you know how old this person is? Like, can you feel it out? I don't. If you don't,
all of a sudden I get 25, 26.
That makes sense. I always go older because I don't know. Like this sounds like really stupid, but I'm an old soul, so I can't deal with someone my age because they're always like really stupid. So.
This guy's going to be older, and I feel like you're going to have to take care of him. You're by.
I always have to. I have a Cancer North node in the 7th house, so that's kind of my destiny to like take care of people. I feel like.
Yeah, no, you're going to be the caretaker. It's just your role. It's who you are. You like to
be. I really don't like it, but it is what it is.
It's who you are, right? And the person that you're with will be quite happy to be looked after. You're natural at that. Keep doing what you're natural at.
I'm a Leo, so I'm just like it's. I'm the authoritative person, I guess.
Right. All right.
Do you know your North Node? Do you know your North Node in astrology?
No, I don't know. I don't really know a lot about that stuff.
Yeah, North Node is life path in this one. South Node is your past life path. So mine is in Capricorn. I think it froze.
Oh, yeah. Okay. There I am again. Hold on. I'm going to go a picture of it. I'm going to check it out.
I mean, I'm not an expert in astrology, but I can intuitively read astrology a little bit.
Okay, hold on.
I want to learn. I actually want to learn how to study it. Like, I'm going to try to study astrology in 2020 because I actually want to do astrology too. All
right. So my North Node, true node is Aries. Is that what North Node is? True node?
Yeah, that's North Node. So your South Node would be Libra, because it's the sister sign of the sign your North Node is in. So I feel like Libra in a past life is like you're diplomatic in a past life. In this life, you're meant to serve your path. So you could have been serving someone else's, like you were along for someone else's path in a past life, and then in this life, it's your turn to be independent and have people serve you. Almost that sounds kind of weird, but it's almost that's the vibe I'm getting.
Okay.
It could be also about like experimenting, because Aries is like the child of the zodiac, so it could be about experimenting, try new things, adventurous even. How much fire do you have in your chart? You have a lot, I feel like.
Fire, I have, how do I know how much fire I have? I can't tell. I have Sun in Sagittarius, Moon in Capricorn, Mercury is in Scorpio, Venus is in Capricorn, Mars is in Libra. I have a lot of Libra. Jupiter in Libra, Saturn in Aries, Uranus is in Libra, Neptune is in Scorpio, which when your Neptune is in Scorpio, it means you have abilities. Where's your Neptune?
Mine's in Sagittarius. Oh, wait, my Neptune is in Aquarius, so actually it's kind of similar.
Okay, Pluto in Virgo, True Node in Aries, and Chiron in PIS, it says. I don't know
Pisces.
what Pisces. Okay, all right. So Chiron is in Pisces. I don't know.
Mine's in Sag. Ours, I don't know. All my my Uranus and Neptune are in my first house, and those are your generational planets, and mine are both in Aquarius, so it's like a big energy for me. Okay. It's actually one of my gamma energy, so I'm very Aquarian, and it's funny because I have a ton of Leo in my chart, so it's kind of like contradictory sometimes.
Oh yeah, yeah. But no, this person that's going to come into your life, you're going to look after them. Be that caretaker, but they're going to give back to you in other ways. I feel like you give to somebody your emotions, your feelings, your all, and this person is going to give you monetary, like kind of maybe whether they look after you. It's like you'll be like, let me look after that. Let me look after the bill.
I'm a struggling tarot reader right now, so I kind of need it, but I'm trying to grow my income. Like I am, because I like to spend my own money. I'm not like someone that's like wants to spend someone else's money, but it's just like a guilt thing. So
right.
I mean, I like being spoiled, but also I like my own money. So hopefully I can grow a wealth, like or some wealth in 2020. I think I will, but
it'll be a good balance. It's like you're going to enjoy this looking after the person, and the person, it's like the love language, right? Your love language is by giving gifts of service, perhaps, or whatever the case is, and theirs is going to be by gifts, you know, like giving you things, looking after you monetarily. So
yeah.
So
it is equal. So 6 of Pentacles is there, so it is equal in a type of way. It's a different balance of things.
I see March.
Pisces season.
What's that?
March is going to come up really quick. Like it always flies really quick.
Oh yeah.
Like it's like 2019 just started.
Yeah. All right, let's just see here. Okay. So Isha's saying astrology is fun. You have Scorpio sun price. Okay. Oh, Candace. Okay. Can you tell me anything about my most recent past life? All right. I'm pretty good at past lives.
I pick up on them randomly, so I don't know if I'm. I'll try. I've done them before, but I'm not like an expert. Like I just randomly pick up on them usually, like in readings. It's usually just like a random thing. I'm not trying to do it when I do, but I'll try.
Okay.
Spirit, please give me insight on Candace's most recent past life. Be accurate. The 7 of Wands. So you could have been in a war. That's a possibility. It doesn't have to be that. Queen of Swords. Oh, I feel like you were like a really strong woman in your last past life, like very like pioneering or something like that. Like you've been in some type of authority, for sure, authority. In the 8 of Cups, you could have been judged by society a lot, persecuted even a little bit. I just get like this. So I just get the sense of you going against social norms in a past life, in your last past life. And I feel like later in life, you kind of had to like isolate yourself from people because of that, because of you were judged falsely or something like that.
See, when I think about you, Candace, I get somebody who is strong, and I don't know if, you know, people are put on the earth to either teach, heal,
or just be along for the ride with people that are those type of people. That sounds really mean, but
I get that, Candace, taught by showing. You know, this
I mean, you could be right too. I could be off, but yeah. I could see that too.
I just get that, you know, you have this very strong, like whether it's leading a group of people to do something, but I feel like in one of your past lives, I mean, whether it might even be government, you know.
That's what I was getting into. I was getting like government or war or something like that.
Yeah.
But my thing is, she was really successful in her career. In her personal life, she was kind of like lonely with the 8 of Cups. Like she never found that one person, and that could be the karma of this life.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, yeah, I do feel that you were seen, like you were a head figure of something, whether like it's a government figure or something, but you led people. I don't know. I can't pick up anything more than that other than you led people to do
I
something.
think I think she went against the grain. If it was government, she probably had unpopular opinions at the time, and it could have been because she was a woman. And I don't know the time period exactly, like maybe late 1800s or something like that. Or it could be way long before them, but it could have just been like sexism or something like that. And I feel like that's why there's like people judge. Like I get this like sense of judgment, but I feel like
Yeah.
you appeared really strong, you were strong, but also you did have like it's kind of like I feel like you did not Joan of Arc. Like I feel like you had this side of you like in private that was very vulnerable, and people didn't understand that.
See, it's like, for example, like, you know how you're saying like the 1800s, it's almost like you led a crusade for women to vote or for, you know,
Yeah.
that kind of a thing, right? Where people weren't allowed to do something and you were like, well, that's not right. Let's go fight against that, you know? So
It could have even been race or something like that too. It could have been either one of those or both even.
exactly.
I was thinking this was the Queen of Swords for some reason, but it's the Queen of Wands. But I'm still standing by what I said because I still think. But
Well,
I always pick it up as they're both S's. I don't know.
well, my keywords for the Queen of Wands is a feisty woman. She's self-assured, she's confident, and a master of her domain.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
I was thinking Queen of Swords, but they can be sometimes. Queen of Swords is more like aloof, but they both have the same sense of like authority. So I still kind of get the same vibe, but maybe more not as aloof. I feel like you express people's bullshit, like you call people on their bullshit with the seven of wands. Like you're like, this is right. Like I feel like you like didn't just sit back and like walk away from things. I feel like you like were outright about things, but then it kind of led to your personal life having issues. Like because people had a certain perception of you. I'm not trying to be political, but like I almost gives me Hillary Clinton vibes almost because like a lot of people don't like her because like for many different reasons, but it's almost like that type of vibe. Like I'm not like saying you guys were like super similar or something. It's just like that type of perception.
Yeah,
I don't know how to explain it.
she says, I have a huge survival instinct. Yeah, you do. You're not a sensitive petal on a flower. I don't
You're not a queen of cups. You're not like a
know.
oh my god, you just gotta use this crystal and you'll be healed. You're not that type of person.
Yeah. No, I think you're reading her pretty right. So thank you, Candace, for purchasing.
It's okay like that. Not everyone should be a queen of cups. Like we need a mixture of people.
Yeah, for sure. You know, but I just really do get that you're a strong person. So, and
I
you
feel like in this life, a big thing could be finding love because I feel like you didn't find love in that. The past life I'm picking up on, I don't feel like you found that love.
no, I don't think you, I don't feel that she did either. She was more on her own. She had a role and she had a goal to do something, and she didn't have
Yeah,
time.
and men were intimidated by her in the past life. Like so
Yeah.
the power dynamic like back especially back in the older days. Nowadays it's like more normal for there to be different dynamics. But back then it's kind of like the woman had a role, and I'm not saying it's right, just kind of how it was back then for the most part. So it was hard to find love. Hey.
Hi, Tamaya. All right.
I wonder what do you know what your south node is? I'd be interested. That would be your like recent past life. So I don't know if you know that, but it would be the opposite of your north node. It'd be your sister sign of your north node. That's your south node.
Sign of how do I find that?
Oh, yours is Libra because it's the sister. Because yours is your north node is Aries, so it's the sister sign for the south node. So it's Libra. So my south node is Capricorn, but my north node is Cancer.
Oh, okay. It's opposite. Okay. Did you?
My Capricorn south node's in my first house, so I was like an overworker in the past life, kind of like this energy actually. Like I didn't care about love, I only care about work. So it's kind of my karma to care more about family and love in this life over work all the time.
Okay. So do I have to see what house it's in?
Yeah, I mean you could still read it without the house, but the house helps. It gives it more context and also like other stuff around it. But I'm not like too far into astrology to know all like the conjunctions and sextiles and all that.
All right, so it's my true node. Hold on, is 8. Must be the 8th house. Wait, no, that can't be right. True node. It says.
If you have a picture, you can show it to me. I could probably figure it out.
What's that? Okay. All right. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're at 1 hour. I don't know if everyone.
We'll give you an opportunity to ask any more questions quick. If you want to ask a question, do it now.
You guys want to ask a question? We're going to be on here. I'll give it another minute or two. Otherwise, we've been on here.
I said that really weird. North Node in Virgo, I feel like it's a big, I don't know, it's almost like, it's like a leadership energy almost, but it's like maybe being behind the scenes almost, because I think of Virgo energy is very like perfectionistic. So maybe something to do with detail. So being like, for example, like I'm seeing this for some reason when I'm thinking of that. Like, you know how there's like campaign workers for political campaigns? It's almost like being an analytical person for that or something like that.
Yeah. Yep. I know a lot of Virgos who like to make lists and who like to have everything perfect, and they're very critical. And
I'm a Virgo Venus, so in love, I'm very picky. Like if I don't like one thing, I'm out.
oh, is that right? Oh, wow.
Virgo Venus is like the worst for Venus to have. Like we're so picky. And I talk to other Virgo Venuses, and like only we get it. It's like too much.
My Venus is in Capricorn. So
so we're both Earth sign Venuses. I don't know much about the Capricorn one, but I feel like we might be a little similar.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, I think that is it. So thank you everybody for purchasing from us. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, Ethan, for coming on the channel. It was fun. I hope you guys had fun. And we'll do it again maybe someday, hey?
Yeah, we should. It was really fun. I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys for getting questions. Thank you for trusting in me to do readings. I'm going to put myself really quick. I have a Cyber Monday still going on for like 2 hours still after this. So if you want to check out my website, it's like right here. Make sure to check it out. And subscribe to my channel. Yes. You can still ask the question really quick if you want, if you don't mind.
No, I don't.
If you have a question, we're doing $5 pendulum, like Claire's doing the pendulum, and then $10 for tarot if you want real quick.
Yes. Hi, Elizabeth. I see you just arrived. All right. I think that's it.
Okay. Thank you, Ruby. By the way, sorry if I was terrible at responding to chats. I'm trying not to ignore people. I'm just terrible at looking at that.
It's hard. It's hard to read and then like not respond. So, all right. Thanks, Ethan. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Bye.